Yo, chat, we need to talk about why Temari was the GOAT though, like in part one. Why people love Temari so much. And low key, uh, aside from her personality and her strength, I think low key was her personality, but it was definitely her strength because she was shown as really strong. But also she was given the redemption arc. But I think it low key had to do with the Shikamaru battle because like think about it, Kankuro didn't have the same type of love. Like when you think about if you like Gara, Tamari, or Kankuro, you're either like I like Gara or I like Tamari. You ain't like I like Kankuro unless you like the goofy thing that he was doing with Naruto during the Chunin exams. But like you're like nah, it's Tamari or it's Gara. So, but I think Tamari was just utilized the best in part one, aside from Hinata. This is how I would rank it in terms of writing for the characters. It would be Tamari, Hinata, Ino, and then Sakura will low key win by the fuck compared to Tenten because Tenten did nothing. Um, but I'm not ranking it based off of strength. I'm basing it off of like how they're written. Because with Tenten we already discussed they did nothing with the character. Sakura, they just butchered her character. And then you're gonna have some fans who be like, oh, but I love how she was a kid and they made her a realistic kid. I'm here like, no, no, nah. I ain't about that. Yeah, she could be a kid and it's like, oh, she made a mistake. Nah. When you think about how they portrayed her and portrayed everyone else, they did her the worst, man. Um, like everyone has their flaws. Like Ino still tough with her looks and whatnot, but like you had Sakura tough with her looks. You had her always mad. You had her this that to the fourth degree. I mean, Ino was mad, but when she had to pull through, she pulled through for her comrades. But Tamari was about sass. I wouldn't say she was always mad. I think there's two different things. But with her sass, it was because like she could actually pull it off. She had her confidence. Like compared to Sakura, when she faked her confidence against her fight with she's like, at least I've been actually fighting this whole time. I haven't been doing my hair compared to you. Excuse me, excuse me, woman. But that no, not woman. What do you mean you was just? It's like, no, you was doing your hair, woman. Anywho, Tamari actually could back it up. She had the skills, which is like, ah, I'm strong and I'm confident, which is why I could talk my turd. I could actually pull it up. I could be like, you want to talk smack? Let's talk smack. Like compared to Sakura, who's like, yeah, I'll talk smack. I ain't got no strength to actually back it up though. That's the biggest problem. She ain't had the strength to back it up, and you could be like, what about her trauma? I mean, her trauma was linked to Gara, bro. Anyone got to deal with Gara? Oh my goodness. Have you seen the way he was acting, bro? Was sticking genocide all over anything, man. Sticking one, like, touch him the wrong way or something. Wait, pause. Say something wrong to him, he would just kill you or something like that. But, like, bro. Dealing with that is the trauma. That is the trauma. But, yeah, she well one she has like the big sister role. She's the oldest, right? It's funny because she's 15 and someone's like, oh she looks 12. I was just like, what do you mean? She always looked the oldest out of the cast. Um and I was just like, I mean she looks older to me because I was always just like, it's kind of weird and no everyone just kind of bats an eye between her and Shikamaru low key, but then like everyone's just like she didn't really look 15. Um, but I mean, at the same time, it's like they didn't really do anything like when they were younger, so it's not like it mattered. But it was low key kind of funny. I was just like, yo, why was we shipping this though? Like, it's not like shipping this when we was old. Like they was shipping it like off the bat. It's like I shipped these two. I was just like, bro was 12. That's the goofy part of it. So Kumar. So, that had me cracking up. But Temari herself, was was also like, because after the Gara arc happened, where they decide to ally with the Sand Village, she was able to have the redemption arc, and with the Sasuke retrieval arc, with everyone being super strong, guess what she does? She still backs it up. And who does she save? None other than Shikamaru. Who does she have to fight? Shikamaru. So for her to save Shikamaru, same with Gara, like having to save Lee, who he caused Lee to have the injury. It's like they're trying to redeem themselves for what they did. It's like they might not say it in the words, but they're doing it in the actions they're doing. So that's why it's like it works compared to how they're portraying like Sakura. Yo, Sakura gets so much hate, but it's low key. Like if you put it into like a right perspective, or like in the perspective of like thinking it out of like every other person in the cast, it's like, oh, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. Like just think about characters you hate. Like think about like characters that you feel like don't do anything. And it's just like, ah. So, like for example, I still can hate Meliodas. I do not care how strong he is or how important he is to the plot. I hate Meliodas. I don't care if people think he's attractive or XYZ. It's like, bro is disgusting to me. He's a pervert. And people are like, oh, well, you guys excuse perverts if he's handsome. No, no, I hate Meliodas. I hate most perverts in anime, regardless of how they look. It would be very hard to defend it. So it's just it's like how often they do it and whatnot. It's just like, well, first Melio is off the bat. Ugh, the way he is introduced, it's like, oh, let me just fondle a girl who's asleep and stuff. I'm like, I don't care if you know her in the bat. It's weird. It's thinking a weird way to introduce yourself. The thing that messes is that she hits Naruto and ran in front of her. And it's a gag, but still. Okay, but is that something in the anime, or was that filler? That's my question. With the whole Sakura hitting Naruto, because a lot of people say that that was mostly a filler thing. That she hit Naruto all the time, that she always hit him. I don't remember if that was more of a gag. I know that she did do it. I just don't know if it was filler. And that's the only thing. Because I remember hating Sakura for that. But I was just like, I don't remember if it was just mostly filler or it was just like part of the gag. So, but I do think that it was just like she always did fight with Naruto a lot. So, and it never felt like a comrade type of situation until you get into Shippuden. So, that's one of my things. It's like they really low key don't feel like that's one of the things I feel like with the Sasuke thing, which is a whole different video. Is like this whole thing where they're building up to be allies and friends and bros and stuff. I really didn't buy it low key. But that's a whole different thing. Like they literally had one mission, the tuning exam, and then Sasuke retrieval arc. I'm like, I ain't buying this, but okay, whatever. But yeah, with Temari, she kind of just slayed it since the moment she debuted it, and that's the biggest thing, is that like she just really had a good impact. I think that's what it is. Like when you have a good intro or a good introduction, even if you have like horrible things afterwards, just like, nah, I still remember when she was the OG or something like that. Kind of like when people be like, dang, I miss when Chino was like this, stuff like that. It was like the way that she was introduced was just like she had a crazy introduction. Like she literally just bodied Tenten like it was nothing. And then the battle with Shikamaru, with the battle of wits, it's like she's not only strong, she's smart. So and then she gets the final battle with the sound people, like the five sound ninjas. It's just like girl knew how to battle. I can't say it again for part two, because part two is where they put a lot of the side characters into the back burner. So that's why I really don't really talk about part two. So, but yeah, Temari was killing it, man. So